It says, now when all the Amorite kings west of the Jordan and all the Canaanite kings along the coast heard how the Lord had dried up the Jordan before the Israelites until they crossed over, their hearts melted in fear. Again, we're seeing that again. And they no longer had the courage to face the Israelites. So these are all the kings all around who heard afterwards what God did with the Jordan River. When the Levite priests went in, when they took the stones up, like I told you before, there are going to be rooms that you go into that God is going to call you in, where they've already heard the representation of what God, the resume that God has done in your life. When your name already rings bells in that room. And whether they welcome you or not, whether they mad you there or whether they rejoicing you there, you can't allow yourself to get swayed by it. You got to remember the assignment. Just like the two spies who went in and stayed in Rahab's house, you got to remember the assignment, the reason that I'm in this room. And you've got to remember who you represent when you're in the room, and not allow yourself to get caught up in emotions, and not allow yourself to get caught up in what other people think about you and what other people say about you, and the character that they're trying to misrepresent of you, the thoughts that they're thinking of you. My mind needs to be on, God, you put me here. Let me carry out the assignment to the degree that you have orchestrated and ordained that I do it. Don't let me misrepresent you in this room. So let's talk about what happened. Several things took place on their first day in the promised land, because this is after they've gone through the water and after they've gone through the Jordan.